Alright, hopefully this works. Let's see, let's see. Yes, okay, it works. Okay, perfect. I wasn't sure if that was actually gonna work. Let's just say it's been a while since I've streamed. Alright, so that's live perfection. I love it. I love it. All right. Then we need to like let everyone know we are live right now, ready for Kabam to start live streaming and react. I mean, it should be a fun time. We've had fun reacting. I haven't reacted to every stream, but the streams I have reacted to have been pretty fun. Um, so it's pretty cool because obviously the champions just got revealed too. So that's super exciting. Which I guess I could have put in my thumbnail. Um, let's see here. What was I doing? I was trying to tweet the stream out. Yeah, let's do this because that's gonna be annoying. Pop out chat. Make sure I'm not missing any messages because that would suck. My microphone's on. Perfect. All right. All right. I guess let's just put our Cavalier emblem. I can hear my dogs. All right. There we go. Now my bot is working. Alright, cool. Got that done. Hey Jay, how are you doing? I'm doing good, man. This should be a fun stream. Hopefully I won't have to disappear midway through, because last time I had to go to... What did I have to do? Last Friday. What do we do? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, eye exam. That's what I had to do. Eye exam. Yeah, how are you? How are you doing, Reed? I know we've already talked about the champions. Well, at least when they were leaked, but now they're official, so kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. There we go. They are live. Perfecto. All right. So again, they are live on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So that's interesting. All right. So I don't understand how this is working. Oh. So let's unmute this site. There we go. Oh wait, we wouldn't get 2, so. But hey, we're wrong.
Welcome to another official Marvel Contest of Champions live stream here at twitch.tv/kabam.
We need
We're coming to you live early from beautiful Vancouver.
We need a celebrity
from
challenge.
The Kabam Studios. My name is Jax, one of your community managers, and I'm thrilled to be here with each and every
Look
one
at
of
this
you
7-star
to
border
talk
frame.
through
You see
what's
it?
new and exciting
That's
coming
cool.
to the contest in May. So thank you so much for being here. And a shout out to everybody watching through our content creator
Would be Scourge
restreams
if we're getting him with the
or over
Mora.
on
Ooh, the
YouTube.
Enchantress.
If you want to be a part of the conversation, feel free to head over to twitch.tv/kabam and hop into the chat. That's where we'll be monitoring. That's where we'll be taking questions, and that's where we're going to be shouting you all out. So if this is your first time in a live stream, maybe you're not familiar with Twitch, make sure to make a quick account, use an email you already have, takes no time at all, and then pop into chat and let me know that you're here for your first time, but it is so good to see you all. Welcome on in. We got a lot to talk about today, but I really wanted to say hey to a number of different people. Brand new, we got going on in here.
Let me know if the volume's like too high or low.
Welcome. A lot of these names are seemingly a jumble of letters and numbers, and hey, that's fine. It just makes it hard for me. TJA1512, first time chatter.
Yeah, I figure they wouldn't do Scourge or Aurora. I kind of want them to, of course.
First time here, love it.
I thought it was Beater or Bill at first, just being in the skill class, because he, without Stormbreaker, he's a skill character.
Good to see you guys, and
I
really find it very entertaining and very fun when you guys say, hey, shout out from Japan, which I saw earlier in the chat, and I love being able to see where you guys are from.
That's crazy.
It really speaks volumes to the reach of mcoc.
You guys say they pick a great time for international people.
Love that. Cool. What are we talking about today? Let's get into the schedule, then we'll go through some ground rules, and then we'll dive right in. How does that sound for you guys? Today we're going to be talking about our May content. That includes event quests, side quests, arena changes.
Ooh.
That's a pretty important one. We've got a Shooting Stars quest that will be the permanent content to accompany the launch of 7 Stars next month.
Oh, okay.
And we've got 2 new champions coming to the contest. We're going to sit down and chat with one of our champion designers. A little more detail about those characters. It's going to be great. We're really looking forward to it. And then we're going to wrap the show up with another edition of Guess a Champ. If you were here for the first time, we had a lot of fun, so we decided to bring it back. We'll give you more details about that later. All right. Fixing mics. I'm seeing questions about audio, so hopefully that's helpful. And we are doing a giveaway today. We are going to be giving away 10 issues of the Marvel Contest of Champions 2015 first issue. We're going to be giving away 10 of those. We've seen some people with exclamation
Guess that
points.
champ.
I
can't hear him turn them up. All right.
We are adjusting the way that we're doing these giveaways because we love
Yo,
to
Jay, what's up?
with you all in chat, and I need to see everyone's messages. So the last stream was incredible turnout, tons of people, lots of people chasing that first 7-star, but it made the chat nearly
impossible to read.
What we're going to do is hold off. We're going to let you know what the specific word is. It's not exclamation point giveaway. And we will open it for a very specific
I don't need Contest of Champions comic, so I'm not going to enter the giveaway because I literally have
I see a question from
every single version on the wall
Can we get the comics
and more in my collection. So obviously I'm not going to enter this one.
Probably, yeah. Let's go with that.
Also look in the Brendan McGee merch. B McGee.
Everybody. Let's go through some rules here. If this is your first time in an MCOC live stream, thank you so much for being here. This is my personal favorite way and a lot of the community team's favorite way to engage with the audience, to engage with our community.
It's cool. I always think it's cool that Jax came to Kabam and he kind of pushed for this to happen. I think it was really awesome.
We're here to enjoy ourselves. We're here to have a good time. We're here to chat about what's new and exciting. This isn't the place to start fights. To be a jerk and chat.
I can't for reasons, Jay.
Try to, I don't know, put
can't
it in the
what?
face of Kabam in some capacity. So we're
like
gonna
enter
have
the
a good
giveaway?
time. I hope that you all can buy into that. If not, this might not be the space for you. We do have mods hanging out in the chat. They're going to be taking care of everything in there. They will also be monitoring for Q&A. If you have any questions throughout the stream about community, about the game, about the topics in today's stream, feel free to ask them and we'll see if we can address them later. Mods are going to be patrolling for those comments specifically.
Oh, right, yeah, because you're moving right now.
please respect the mods. They're doing a difficult job, and they're doing it very, very well. So shout out to our mods. I appreciate you guys.
Shout out to the mods.
Seeing a lot of people coming in from Canal K9 stream. Thank you so much for being here, gang. And shout out to Brazil. Chris Red 702, first time chatter. Hello, hello, hello. Great.
I love that Marvel Games is also
Let's
producing them.
dive into things. Let's get things going here. I know we've got some concerns about mics. We're going to do a little hot switch. We got Mike. Mike giving me a mic? Oh my goodness. What's that about?
Hilarious.
I don't know. We'll just have two for a minute.
Also, he's wearing
Is this any better for
the
you?
8-year
Hello,
anniversary
Amelia Pro
shirt.
Aditya.
You see that?
Hello,
I can
hello,
see the
hello.
crystal with the 8 on it. I don't know if he's worn that shirt before and I missed it, but that's cool. Yep, you can see Gallon on it. That's cool.
Scenes here, live from Kabam Studios. We're getting it done, whatever
Nice.
it
Sounds
takes.
better.
All right. Now I'm just going to hold the mic the whole time. This little itty bitty handheld mic.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, let's dive into some things here. I'm not going to hold it. We're going to clip it on. All right. Let's dive into Event Quest for May. So, the Event Quest for May, Seed of
There you
Doubts.
You can tell that's the
Tasked
actual
with protecting
pictures they use for the
powerful
EQ
world
because it has the
seed,
bars.
The Guardians of the Galaxy find a cozy corner of deep space to hide in, but the Guardians have a way of stumbling into trouble, and they soon find themselves rescuing Moondragon and arguing with Adam Warlock, while also dodging attacks from all sides. Will the Guardians be able to convince their newly reunited compatriots that they can be trusted to keep their cosmically important cargo safe? Or will there be a Seed of Doubt? That's your event quest. Seed of Doubt this month.
Seed
I'm
of
looking forward
Doubt,
to it.
which
They are
if you
highlighting
remember-
our two newest champions joining the contest that we will be discussing a little bit later. I don't know if you've all seen the release trailer for those, but we will also be showing that on stream
Cool.
in a little while here. It is very cool, so I'm excited for you guys to see that. That's Event Quest. Let's dive into Side Quest. Escape from Titan. We got some new and exciting things.
Escape from
outside of
Titan.
Just the excitement of the side quest itself. Let's get you the narrative wrapper here. Titan is under attack. Moondragon's father, Drax, didn't know that personally, but now I do, has been informed, and with the help of the Guardians of the Galaxy, a recon mission is underway.
You can tell this
But
is the arena
sometimes
photo
a
too.
family affair can be more dangerous than an encounter with your enemy. Each path and fight chosen will determine the next set of encounters, buffs, and debuffs. Defeat each enemy along your way.
So does that
and
mean we
escape
fight
Titan.
Thanos?
So that's that for the narrative side. Now, something very,
If it
very
has to do with
exciting
Titan.
happening in Side Quest is we are rebalancing all of the difficulties. Threat levels 1 through 5 are going to shift a little bit.
Cool.
We are introducing Paragon difficulty.
Yay.
Threat level 5 is now
Well, she
targeting
balls,
Paragon,
definitely family.
Paragon
That's
accounts.
funny.
All right? Now, before you freak out, they are getting a brand new set of rewards as well, and everything else is going to shift. Let's dive into that a little bit. So from a rewards perspective, threat level 1 is going to remain the same. Threat level 2, 3, and 4 will now see a shift from 3, 4, and 5. Everything's moving up 1. And then threat level 5, as I said, will have a brand new set of rewards. And I looked at them and I'm like, all right, that'll be something for me to chase in like 6 to 8 months when I get to Paragon maybe. Probably not.
Man, I'm about
From
to
a
be Paragon too.
difficulty
I literally just gotta
perspective,
finish Act 8.
threat levels 1 and 2 are going to stay the same. Despite threat level 2 getting a rewards bump, difficulty level is going to stay the same.
Cool.
Threat levels 4 and 5 have shifted to 3 and 4. And then threat level 5 has a new difficulty tuning targeting Paragon accounts. So, for example, if you were previously completing threat level 5 as a throne breaker, as a toilet smasher, as we've said in the past, you will now find those same rewards and difficulty in threat level 4. So everything shifts up 1, and it makes me really happy that I got Cavalier lately in my little baby
Hey,
account.
look at that.
Because now I don't feel like I'm only competing in
My
threat
Dennis
level
points
2.
at
It's
one.
an ego thing
Well, that's
for me,
wild. They just
purely,
added
but I'm
Throne
excited
Breaker
about it. So that is all
It's
of the
happened
changes
when the game,
to,
progresses so fast.
Side quest coming this month.
Plus, Thornbreaker difficulty was
Now,
pretty late.
we also have some exciting stuff. Sorry, I see a question from Dirto98. Is threat level 5 only for Paragon? It will not be locked to progression. That's just when the game team is tuning it, that's who they're targeting. So side quest in the past, we don't lock the progressions to it. You can punch above your weight class, like me, if you want to spend too many of my units to try to get all the goodies from this month's side quest. But
I'm
yeah,
not
you'll
on
be
the
able to reach
side
for it.
quest.
So
I
I
don't
think
know if
that's
I'll
going to be
stream
great.
it, but
Now,
We'll see.
Hold on, let's get a sip here.
Look at that. Look at that damn mug.
Thank you for waiting for me to drink my water, everyone. We have changes coming to Arena. And I think this is going to be pretty exciting, especially for those of you chasing Arena, your Arena grinders out there.
Yep.
So previously on Arena grinders,
Old and busted.
we have the old and busted here. This is what you are used to. There's a lot going on here. I know that a lot of you already understand this, so we're not going to dive into it too deep.
We know
but this
what's going on.
is what we have coming to you, the new hotness.
Ooh.
So, a number of things worth pointing out
Nice.
here. Previously, that 6-star champ went to the first 100 people ranked in arenas. Now the 6-star champ is going to the first 400. So making that availability a lot more widespread. It's going to be very, very cool. I don't know. The game team just felt generous. I don't know the reasoning. But also the 5-star champion used to go to another 400 people between 101 and 500. Now it's going to the first 5% on the ranked leaderboards there.
Okay.
And then we've upped all of the shards that are given away from 6-star to 5-star all the way throughout, top to bottom. So even if you were in the lowest rank,
that's good, because a lot of those 5-star shards is going to be
5-star
great
shards, you're not
for
getting
ISO.
1,000. So it's up, up, up
If you don't need
for
5 stars
everyone. So
anymore.
those of you that are out there grinding arenas, this is a big change for you. If you don't grind arenas, maybe this is enough to encourage you to do so. I think this is a very, very
It's a
cool
lot
change.
of time to grind arena. Like a
And
lot
I hope
of
that
time.
you guys are pumped for this, diving into arenas here. You're welcome. I made the slides again, so sorry about that if that's a little sassy. Good, 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 good.
Almost
Let's
like
keep
sassy
moving on
Spinks.
here. We got one more thing before we dive into the new champions. Something
I miss
else that's
Spinks.
very exciting, I would say, is our new Shooting Stars quest. This is permanent content that is being added, and it will start May 10th. It is there to celebrate the launch of 7 stars on May 8th.
Cool.
So this is your quest that you go into once
Yeah,
you
it
get
is
that
nice to be
first
a
7
change.
star. This
Ooh,
will
look at that
be
graphic.
locked to Paragon progression. All right, this is what we've written here. We know that you've been hoarding those 6-star shards, and we know that many of you already have your 7-star crystal shards waiting in the wings.
ready.
Well, to celebrate the May 8th release of 7 stars, the new Shooting Stars quest is coming to the Battle Realm May 10th. The Shooting Stars quest will enable and encourage Paragon summoners to expand and empower their collection of 7-star champions. So Shooting Star quest will feature 6 maps with 3 paths on each. 1 path is unlocked for all Paragon players right off the hop to allow access to completion rewards.
Nice. Yeah.
And then only
I
those
should be Paragon
with
by then.
5 7-star champions will be able to fully explore here. So basically what's happening is you dive in with your 1, and as you have more 7 stars on your roster, you unlock more paths to get more shards, to get more 7 stars, to unlock more paths. See how that works there? See how that works
least I
there?
can do-
Fight your
You
way
automatically do
through
one, so that's
these new quests to acquire 7-star hero crystal shards, new Paragon crystals, which feature 4 to 7-star champs, no 3 stars.
Hey, finally.
Gold class ISO selectors to help rank up your roster. The
What did I miss?
full event rewards
I mean, obviously
include,
Moondragon,
to clear everything,
and
9,000
Adam
7-star
Warlock
shards,
are out.
18
Are
Paragon
Mage
crystals,
champions.
and more. So that'll be fun.
Talked about a little about the
Once
side
you get
quests,
your shiny new
updating the
7 stars, you'll
changing
have
the
somewhere to
difficulty
use
of Paragon.
them right away. That isn't like Alliance War or
Arena changes,
Battlegrounds, where
give more
I think
shards,
naturally
help
you're gonna
out
want to go in and
the
flex,
rank or
flex all
getting
your
that
strength
character
there.
higher,
So this is
a lot better.
going to be permanent permanent content. So you don't have to stress if you're not there yet. By the time you get to Paragon, you'll have access to this right away.
So yeah, this is
right away, which I'm stoked for.
the
I think it's gonna be great.
7-star quest that you'll be able to get 7-star
Okay,
shards from.
let's talk about the new champs coming
Hey,
to the
what's up, Gin
contest this
Disease?
month. Woo-woo! First up, we have Moondragon joining
Moondragon.
the contest as a skill champion.
Told you.
Mooney D, Moondragon,
Told you, John.
however you want to call it, is a skilled champion, a powerful telepath, master martial artist,
Yep,
minor
just like Mantis.
telekinetic, and highly skilled geneticist. Moondragon's most notable characteristics are her shaved head, allegedly, and achieving excellence in virtually
Bald.
every area of human accomplishment. Unlike most Marvel characters who've gained their paranormal abilities through birth or accident, Moondragon has achieved her extraordinary talents strictly through extreme degrees of personal regimen. Thank you, Wikipedia. I appreciate all that you've done for us in educating the people on
I've
Moondragon.
never in my life heard someone say
video here
Wikipedia that way.
It's a portion of
my
our
goodness.
deep dive into Moondragon. Moondragon looks cool, you guys. I didn't know a
does.
lot about Moondragon prior to them coming to the contest. I learned, and looking at these videos, she looks cool. She looks very, very cool. So we have a snippet from our deep dive. If you want to check out more, we have our special moves videos dropping on our YouTube channel. Go check it out, Marvel Contest of Champions on YouTube. The special moves video will drop tomorrow, and then we will have our deep dives starting Sunday for both champions. So go check those out. We're going to show you a little
deep
snippet
dives are
here.
Sunday,
This is
and
the
let me say
ideal
there's something pretty
rotation
cool in the deep
of
dive.
Moondragon as our newest champ. Let's get that fired up for you.
Say pretty cool. Wikipedia.
To begin, start building your psionic charges by striking the opponent's block or punishing their basic attacks. If the defender isn't inflicting a poison, bleed, degen, or power sting effect, use your special 1 to gain additional charges.
Little Legion with the floating
And once you reach 20, you'll enter Psionic Transcendence. But don't stop there. Stay aggressive and keep gaining your charges to keep it paused while stacking on more energy vulnerability debuffs.
Hey, Jackson.
From here, launch your special 2
Give it
to
a pat.
burst the opponent down. And now that you're all ramped, you could repeat or take advantage of your increased critical rating on your heavy attack with your massive stack of
that's
energy
so cool. I like
vulnerability
that.
if you're in the mood to see some big yellow numbers. Now, let's check out some of her notable
Nice.
synergies.
She's got a persistent charge.
To begin, start building your psionic charges by striking the opponent's block or punishing their basic attacks. If the defender isn't inflicting a poison, bleed, degen, or power sting effect, use your special...
All right, we're back. We thought it was so good that maybe you wanted to check it out again. But hey, go to the YouTube channel for Marvel Contest of
she looks
Champions. We'll
sick.
have the entire deep dive posted this weekend. I hope you guys are excited. Moondragon, like I said,
If she wasn't like a
didn't
super
know a ton
power,
about,
like if she wasn't
but
like
looking
a
through
martial
their kit,
artist
looking
or
through all of their
Mantis
skill
wasn't in the
sets,
skill class, I
everything
wouldn't have
that they
said
have going
skill.
on. Looks
but
very, very cool.
What
And
border are
again,
they using for the stream?
art,
7-star border?
our team don't
That's the
miss,
7-star
you
border
guys.
just
Our team don't
stretched
miss.
to fit his
I believe
webcam.
we also have a turnaround
So-
of this champ that we can show you a little bit here.
Ooh.
Like, look how cool
Nice.
they
This will
look.
be an art station.
You look so cool, Mooney D. Dimcole in chat is asking, is Aiden going to be on this stream? I miss Aiden. No, Aiden's not going to be here. But we do have another returning guest who's newly
Thick.
energized.
Oh,
is
no,
what I
boo,
wanna
don't
say.
draw
But
her.
We'll talk about that in a second here. So I'm excited for Moondragon, but that's not the only champ that we have coming to the contest. We have Adam Warlock joining the contest.
Finally!
Adam Warlock will be featured in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 in some capacity. I don't have any more insight into it than you do, but I'm excited for it.
He's got a big role. We'll
Look
say that.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at
dude.
him. Look how great he looks.
I wish the suit had more
Maroon
black,
gold,
but
my
it's
favorite
still, he
color
looks
combination. But here to talk more about Adam Warlock, the one and only John. John, welcome to the show.
Ooh.
Hold on. John. No. John! Welcome to the show, John. What's your favorite color?
Probably blue.
Great.
Yeah.
Great pick. Yeah, I love
Thank
it.
you. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
personal preference.
God damn, he
I guess.
looks
course,
good.
yeah.
Dude, John looks
So,
better, man.
welcome back.
His
Thanks,
face
thanks
looks
for
Great
so
to
having
good.
me.
see you here.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Yeah, actually.
I'm glad he's doing well.
Happy to be here.
Damn,
so
look at that
Adam
wallpaper
Warlock,
back there. So
you
good.
see like our beautiful screen here. We got Adam and Moondragon both looking just so tough.
Yeah.
So tough. It looks great. So you have a little bit more. No, let's be honest. You have a lot more knowledge on this champion than I do.
I meant Adam.
We just saw the turnaround.
Hey.
What's your first gut reaction
John looks
to
good, too.
having Adam join?
Yeah, no, Adam does look good. They both look good. I mean, they're
Yeah,
both.
he's probably just like
Moondragon's
the
wearing her
most
new comic
chatted out of
appearance
his mind
from
character
recent
we have
years.
in the game.
Yeah.
And Adam's wearing
he's
his
just
new
like
outfit, which, to be fair,
as
it looks a
buff
lot
as
better, I feel
Hyperion.
like, than we've seen in
He's,
trailers.
like,
Just
I don't
because of the
know.
color.
I love the colors,
of
the gold and maroon. He also has like
Not
a
gonna lie, I
ton
thought she'd be
of
more revealing.
craziness in his kit. Not only does he look like a Chad, he also like just
Not
totally
really.
takes over the entire fight. Tons of things in his kit
Like her
to just
original
let him
outfits,
kind of
yeah,
force his own narrative
but
onto the opponent.
that was, like, from the
He
80s.
goes unblockable. He has taunt. He has infuriate.
Ooh.
Sorry, intimidate, not infuriate. And yeah, he just like will continuously just pummel the opponent over and over again. If there's any
Miss his birthing pod.
That'll make more sense later.
Yeah, we'll have context on the birthing pod later, I swear. I do miss it though, despite how gross it sounds. But he also does have what is now known as the stasis pod, which is one of the coolest mechanics we've added to the game. Definitely some flavor and inspiration from maybe some team-based shooters with ice characters that you may have seen before. Where, yeah, Adam has the ability to kind of just like go immune to pretty much everything that you could throw at him, tank a special or two, and yeah, really use the stasis pod to his, I don't know, best potential.
Yeah, I know we talked a little bit, excuse me, I know we talked a little bit about intentionality when we're creating champs, like where do we want them to thrive? Where are we targeting their use? So where was it with Adam Warlock? Where did we intend? And then is that what ended up happening?
Yeah, so originally Adam was being designed as like defender first, but we felt that he's such a powerful character that he really needs to feel powerful in the player's hands as well.
Hell yeah.
So because of that, Adam's actually got a ton of attacker stuff in his loop. Like I was saying before, he does a really good job of controlling the fight. His, I guess like what you would define as like regular utility isn't crazy, but he will just continuously pummel them. He's got really good damage. He's still a very threatening defender as well, so he's going to be really, really good to bring into battlegrounds.
Hell yeah.
He will definitely slip up people that don't know how to deal with him, or if you bring the wrong matchup into him, he will be a very, very difficult defender. But if you just need somebody to just be an absolute sledgehammer of utility, he's also going to fit that bill.
So before we discuss a little bit more about this, I know we have another video queued up, another rotation, ideal. You can kind of see everything on display here, narrated by the one and only Karate Mike. Shout out to Karate Mike, who's been doing fantastic work on these deep dives. Narration on point, education through the roof. So let's take a look real quick at Adam Warlock.
Let's see it.
Ideal rotation.
Ideal rotation.
To begin, perform a combo into the opponent's block to trigger your sovereignty counter.
Sovereignty is his race.
Build to around 20 in the counter. Then bait a special attack if possible to keep their power low, and back off to gain your sovereignty buff.
Nice. Yeah, that's his
Hang
race
back
alien.
until your cooldown is over, then use your Intimidate debuff to trigger the counter again, and build to just under your special 3. From here, it's time to launch your special 2 and begin your assault. Punish the defender if they attack your stasis pod.
What? That's cool.
And then stay ultra aggressive while chaining your special 1s and building up the rest of your buffs.
That's his pod from Guardians of the Galaxy.
When necessary, you could double tap block to trigger your stasis pod manually and keep your combo string alive.
Yeah, that's sick.
Then continue this until you reach 40 in your counter to trigger your stackable fury. If the opponent isn't already knocked out, once your sovereignty cooldown is over, strike into the opponent's block once more to start your cycle again, but this time with even bigger yellow numbers.
They're definitely putting an emphasis on big yellow numbers.
Alternatively, if you're up against a smaller health pool, you could simply start your sovereignty counter and keep your combo string alive until the opponent is knocked out. Now, let's check out some of his notable synergies.
So that's our first look at Adam Warlock. Again, shout out to Karate Mike. Check out the deep dives when they come out this weekend. It's a ton of work that goes into them, and I use them to learn almost every single champ that I'm learning. It's like, I literally broke it down. We have so many champs in this game that if I tried to learn one champ in a day, and I only did it on work days, it would take me over a year to learn every champion in this game.
Yeah. It's about 250 characters now.
So, let me ask you one very important question. Is Adam Warlock broken?
Yeah. Yeah, from you can see there, he just pretty much ignores whatever the defender is going to do. If they're being really annoying and they're not throwing their specials, he's got a taunt. If they have auto block or tons of damage resist, he doesn't care because he'll go unblockable or he'll do true damage. If it's a fight where they have really, really scary specials and you feel like, oh, like I could just get one hit by this crazy multi-hit special at any moment, you just go into your stasis pod.
I do want Adam.
You're in your safe space there.
I want
Touch you and hurt
Adam.
you.
From
little
Gabe on
safe
our
space.
podcast saying he's coming.
You're
him
immune
finally
to pretty
coming.
much everything. You regen all the
pretty sweet.
damage that you take in the pod. He's pretty bonkers.
Yeah, so we saw the stasis pod for the first time. I think it looks very cool. It's definitely a very unique mechanic. Like, we haven't seen anything like that from any other champion.
Man, I want to see that full show that Jax is
But
wearing.
it was, you told me, initially called the birthing pod.
Yeah, originally it was called the birthing pod, and even in like the design docs, it was birthing pod in brackets. I will come up with a new name, I swear. So originally that's what it was, which is I think thematically more fitting of what it is. That's his little hibernation chamber.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's really cool too. It's as a player, you can actually activate it with double time
I
block.
seem to make
I
his
think
portrait
Mike was
small
talking about
seems
it
to
in
be a
that
thing they're
video or
doing.
from your special too. So yeah, you can use it to really try and get out of a sticky situation. Something else to touch on
I
too.
guess so.
This was made by the
It's a
same
little-
designer as Immortal
It's
Hulk.
not as wide, I would
So
say, as
the fist
normal.
icon you see there, which is his sovereignty counter, is very much inspired by Immortal Hulk's Fury and Gamma charges, and so that pure aggressive play style is very much almost like a cosmic Immortal Hulk, with a little bit more safety.
Hey, Immortal Hulk
with
becomes
the,
cosmic.
stasis pod.
I think that's
Oh,
great.
wow,
We have a
his-
question
that's
coming in
cool.
from the chat. So Finland, Finlynnd, not the country. So buff control is Adam Warlock's weakness. Is that
Yeah.
a solid counter to Adam? Is that as best you're going to get to countering Adam?
Probably not. In typical Adam fashion, as he does with everything else on the defender, you try to stop him and he just says no.
Yeah.
So when you see in the fight there,
His hair
the fist
looked a
counter
lot
gets high
lot
enough, he
thicker
activates
than,
enough of his sovereignty counter, he will activate his
than
sovereignty
the
buff.
MCU.
Looks kind of like a
clearly.
sun. There
Which
it
I
is in the
like.
top left there. It's about halfway down.
And the shoulder
You can
pads
see
just
that all
look
of his
more,
buffs now have a yellow icon instead of
so
a white
pretty.
icon.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're a little
Something.
golden, a little incandescent. And those are actually sovereign buffs. And sovereign buffs, I believe, are immune to Nullify and Fate Seal, and then also Neutralize. So yeah, you cannot
Dude, it looks
really
so
shut
cool.
them down.
Look at
The best way you can deal with them, funny
yellow
enough,
buffs.
is Soul Barb, which is mostly just on Mordo at the moment. Maybe we'll explore a little bit more of it in the future. You'll have to wait and see.
That's a tease,
But
Soul
yeah,
Barb.
there's not a lot of ways to shut Adam down right now.
Yeah,
the
I
sovereignty
want to
buffs
see
are incredibly
who
powerful.
who
Very,
possible
very
future
sticky.
characters
they
can
don't
have Soul
last a really
Barb.
long time, so you have to play very,
Definitely,
very aggressive to
like,
keep
I
Adam
wonder if
going. All of his
maybe
buffs are very
Agatha?
short duration.
I don't know if it'd be,
if
like,
you
tied to a
parry,
Mystic.
You will lose most of them as well.
So it's a bit of a like, he is excellent, but it's also a bit of a high skill ceiling to be able to manage those rotations.
Yeah, he definitely makes it a lot easier on you with the taunt and the.
They gotta chill with the Cosmic class. Hey, this is
If
only
it's
remember we're only
Infuriate,
getting
it's my
3
bad, but,
Cosmics this year, so
The two debuffs
it
that
shouldn't
he
be
applies
too
to the
bad, I
pod, it makes
believe.
it a lot
But to be
easier
fair,
for him to stay
everyone and their
aggressive.
mom
Your
begged
taunt will
for
be more likely
begged
to
for an
enforce specials
overpowered
during your entire
Adam
damage loop.
Warlock. So
All of
hopefully
his
this
buffs will
lives up
pause
to
during the
people's
opponent's
standards. You know
specials
what I
and
mean?
your specials. So he's really, yeah. If I were to compare him to any other character, he's kind of taken all the learnings from Immortal Hulk.
Whereas the High Evolutionary,
Things that
he is
stop
not
Immortal
coming
Hulk
to the
from being
game in
aggressive
May.
just all the
And
time.
I kind of
just
would
bringing
say
them
he's
in,
not
so
coming to
he's,
the game
Just
anyway.
going to be pushing the limit.
If he is, he'd come to the game as a science
I love
character.
that. I love to see it. I think it's also
From the
worth
comics.
talking about our balance program as well. Because
Sentry needs that level now.
again, the
Hey,
balance
John
program
said
works in a way
he wants
that
to do
we
it really big
evaluate
buff for him,
how
they just
champs
haven't
are
found the right
performing
way to do it.
compared to the intentionality
possibly.
in creating them. We want to see them thrive in
Silence could have a
X
soul barb.
capacity.
Oh, dude,
Are they
no way.
doing
We would
that?
literally. Oh my gosh, we were
Or
just
are
talking
they
about this a couple days
faltering on
ago.
that?
Velvet.
We
We were
were
talking about Silence
I mean, it's really
next in the
difficult to
Mystic
say
class.
So early with no data whatsoever.
that's interesting. I'll write that
but
down,
how do you
actually.
expect that process to look
With her
when
Hex,
reevaluating Adam Warlock a few months down the
with
line?
her Hex magic.
Yeah, I mean the way that we'll look at Adam.
That's cool. I'm gonna
and
write that
the
down.
same
I
way we look
appreciate
at most
it.
champions with this is, yeah, like you were saying, the goals.
'Cause
of
I think-
the
I think-
original
I
design
think-
is really the main thing
I
that
think the
we'll
new
focus on there.
Guillotine and the new
So with
Symbiote
Adam,
is
one
coming
of
in
the things we
October.
talked about a lot is actually,
I think
like,
it'd be
what he
weird if
looks
it's
like
new
as a
Guillotine's
defender,
Mystic and
as
Silence is
well
Mystic as well.
He shouldn't be like the
you know,
be all
Symbiote could be
answer-
cosmic,
like
we'll see.
be all end all answer for like anything. We don't want somebody in the same realm of like Hercules. Hercules obviously a
Hercules.
fan favorite, but he's a little bit too good across the board. So we want to avoid
Obviously,
that
John
kind
on
of
our
stuff.
podcast
So
said
with
he
Adam
would have
being as
nerfed him.
powerful as he is, we're fully expecting him to be like one of the strongest cosmics
they're
in the
not.
game. He should be incredibly powerful. So we would not want to take that away at all. We just want to make sure that he will definitely be hitting that note of a very powerful defender, as well as not getting used just kind of anywhere we can use him.
Yeah. Before we dive a little bit more into Adam Warlock, I do want to remind everybody that we are doing a giveaway later in the stream. We will give you the activation entry catchphrase, words for that. So don't worry, we're going to open it up for 5 minutes, flood the chat with entries, and then we'll shut it down. We'll draw winners all at once. So stick around for that. We are giving away 10 copies of the first issue of the 2015 Marvel Contest of Champions comic, hard copy. We are only able to mail them to people in Canada and the US.
Ooh,
Again, with our stream,
So now
as
leaves
it
only one
grows,
spot in Cosmic
we are
Class.
looking for new and different ways to engage you all in the chat.
Oh, what do you
so
mean?
We're looking for
'Cause
ways, like
only
perhaps digital
Adam's
issues of
Cosmic.
things in future. We've talked a lot about Twitch.
Who do you
drops,
think
which
is the
rewards
other
you
two
just for
Cosmics?
watching the
'Cause
stream, which I think is
I
going
wanna
to be
be
really, really
honest,
great as well.
John.
So we are looking for ways to kind of diversify, change it up. Maybe in-game stuff, maybe some merch
I wanna
stuff,
let
that
you
sort of
know,
thing.
John,
So, again, we've talked about this before. You guys being here is essential for us to be able to continue
Okay.
doing these live streams.
Yeah,
to
Gladiator,
continue to
that's
hang
what it
out
was.
with you
My
guys
bad.
this way.
Yeah.
And as you
I
can
was
see,
like,
the more that
wait a
you
minute.
buy in, the more we're able
Oh, wait
to
a
do
minute.
here. We do have these fancy,
Okay.
brand new
So, the
borders
only other
for all of our
Cosmic,
stream,
I think, is either
overlays here.
Scream
They look
or-
great. Shout
or-
out to
or
Matt
something
for doing
else,
that from the video
someone
team.
else, which, I'll
but
talk
yeah,
about
that's what we have
later.
going on in just a little while.
And I think Scream or
Back to
Silence
Adam
is going to be
Warlock.
it.
Hey,
So
what did you,
if it's not
prior to him
Scream,
being
then it
introduced
can be
to the
another
contest,
character,
how much
but
did
I
you
gotta-
know about Adam Warlock?
I'm waiting on it. I'm
I knew
working on
an
that video.
okay amount. I never personally read any of the stuff that he'd been in, but
Yeah.
I know what he's been in. So I knew how important he was in the original Infinity Gauntlet
Yep.
run. Very surprised that we didn't actually see him in any of the MCU version of that, because he was one of the key players in that.
He was
lore.
supposed to be in Infinity War,
And then
by the
obviously I
way.
know that he's going to be a really big part of the new Guardians of the Galaxy. Similar situation to you. I don't know what that means. I don't know
Yeah.
anything more about the movie than you guys do, other than
Technically,
this
I know more
big
information,
Chad
but
is in it.
Monica, I know science is possible. There's a spot next to Captain Marvel.
Poltier? Will.
Yeah,
That's the
there
actor
is,
they cast.
but I
I'm
really
excited to see
think
the
Monica
film
isn't a
next
cosmic
Friday.
character because
Yeah.
she gets her
Wow,
powers
soon.
through
Snuck up on
science
me.
means in the
I
comics.
think that's gonna
Her
be
powers have
very,
to do
very
with the
cool. I think he
electromagnetic
is gonna be an
spectrum,
awesome addition
which is
to the comics.
science. I
played,
really don't think she's cosmic.
The Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't
game,
know.
Eidos,
But I do
Montreal.
agree
Shout out
that
to
if
you
she
guys
is
for making
cosmic,
that.
I think she'd
Adam
go there.
Warlock's in that. His character
And then
is
obviously
pretty
Gladiator
entertaining,
can go
but
next to the other
that's
cosmic
the thing with anything
aliens.
comics is like you can see him in one comic run and then another
Adam
one.
fills
and
one
they
spot,
really
Gladiator fills one
change
spot, and
those
the one
characters
spot
pretty
would be Scream.
substantially.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
think that
thinking, John.
is
It's Scream
pretty
or someone
great.
else. But like I said, I'm working on this video, and I'll
I think
wait
that's what
to-
makes
to
comics so
release it.
unique, and the storytelling is just always insane.
It's
I love
not my
it. I'm really excited
favorite
to see what
second
Adam
pick,
Warlock does in the movies,
but it is
as
a second
well
pick that makes sense.
as our game. I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be a hot ticket. I think people are going to be all over Adam Warlock.
Yeah, Cosmics have definitely
And let me
been
say,
some
it
of the
makes
hardest
sense with the
champions we've
Captain
had for a
Marvel
while. I think,
spot.
like, one of the
If,
last most
like I said,
notable
if
ones being
it's
Gallon,
not
for
Scream,
example.
Gladiator
I
goes
love that
next
guy.
to
Cosmics, always a popular and powerful class.
that's Guardians,
Yeah,
Inhumans,
everyone's,
Venom, and
I
then
mean,
this
people have called it
character
out.
connects
So
to Captain
another
Marvel
OP
actually goes next to
Cosmic.
Captain Marvel.
It's like,
and I think you guys will understand that.
Again, to reiterate, the giveaway has not been opened. Exclamation point giveaway or giveaway exclamation point isn't the right term. So you don't need to do that right now. We'll give you all the information when the time comes, in probably 15 to 20
It'd be cool if they
minutes here.
signed
So,
it. I feel like I would enter
John,
this giveaway
anything else
if it's
worth
signed.
mentioning before we move away from Adam Warlock? Or even Mooney D, Moondragon, Moondegron?
I think, yeah.
What are
I
they-
don't
what
have
are
a
people
ton of
gonna call
personal
her? Are they gonna
experience
call her
with Moondragon.
Moon, or
I
are they gonna
haven't
call her
spent too much
Dragon?
time with her, but I think she's looking awesome.
She looks cool.
Yeah, like the huge burst damage that she can do.
They can
on
call her
specials.
Heather.
Love,
I feel like
and
that's
just her
not
special
gonna
too, where
catch
they just,
on.
like,
A lot of people
float
don't
in the
call
air
Chance
and
by their real name.
Just ignores everything that happens to her. It's pretty great. So I'm looking to see what people end up doing with that.
Yeah, I think the way that we are it blows my mind every time. I'm not a champ designer for good reason. But the way that we still find
Bold.
creativity and new approaches to champs when
Add the
realistically we were limited by how much we
Scotty
can actually
Bold.
do when we put this champ into the character into the player's hands. So I'm always really kind of blown away by how excellent the team is at finding new and creative ways to keep all of
John,
these
like because it's
champs
this way,
fresh and
I
and new
really
and
have a
exciting. They
feeling
play different, and I think that's
that the map
cool.
is gonna shift just a
Cool.
tiny bit.
Let's transition now.
And I'll talk to you about
again,
it
we'll be
over-
doing the giveaway in
over-
about 15 to 20 minutes.
over the weekend.
But let's dive into Guess a Champ version
Guess a
2.0.
Champ.
So if you've joined us for one of our earlier Kabam official MCOC live streams, we did something called Guess a Champ. A little backstory
I
on
love
this
that
one, and we've got
wallpaper.
John. John's going to play along. John does know the answer to the first one, so he'll be quiet for that. But this is your opportunity to basically play along with a little bit of a trivia game. The backstory is thus. My mother is a intelligent human, but does not watch movies, has no idea what the MCU is, knows very little about comics. I think in my life I know that she's watched 3 movies. When I was a kid, we went and saw the first Spider-Man film in theaters, shout out Tobey Maguire. And
That movie came out literally when I was born.
spoiler alert, it happens constantly. I'm sure you already know, but in case you don't, earplugs. Uncle Ben gets shot. My mom left the theater and never came back. And I don't know that she knows anything else. So I called her up and I said, hey, I'm going to show you pictures of champs from our game. Can you describe them to me? Now I'm going to take those descriptions and give them to you, and you're going to try to see if you can figure out what Mama Jax was trying to talk about here, what champ we're discussing.
What champ?
And we'll go from there. Again, to her level of credit and knowledge, to paint a picture for you guys, like really paint a picture. For Christmas, she sent me a Guardians of the Galaxy Lego Advent calendar, which was really cool. And when I got it, she said, "Those are your people, right?" And I went, Yeah, they are. They sure are. All right. So we've got 5 champions to get into here. Let's take a look at the first one.
Champion number one.
The very first thing that she had to say when taking a look at the
Fox,
first
Riverdance,
champion
Square
here
Dancer.
was gut instinct told her Foxy Riverdance Square Dancer.
What the hell does that mean?
Foxy, Riverdance, Square Dancer. Again, Riverdance and Square Dance, 2 very different styles of dance. I don't think there's almost any overlap there. I see a lot of guesses in chat. None of them right
I
so
have
far.
no idea what that means.
Okay, let's dive into the next one.
Looks like
I
they're
will
about to
say
pull
that this
someone's hand
first
like a
one
square dance
is the
for
most difficult
Riverdance.
one. The other ones get a little bit easy.
I don't know what this means.
But not by much. Look, I said, why that? She said, it looks like they're about to hold someone's hands like Square Dance for Riverdance. Again, not the same. Very different. But we can keep
All right,
going
I'm gonna do
here.
an
One
AQ
more.
fight.
Intense. Like you could just tell. Totally
Naughty?
a villain. Very
Yeah, right.
confident. Very confident on this one.
Totally a villain, so at least you
Still
can narrow it
seeing
down
lots
to a
of
villain.
guesses, and still none of them are right. All right, keep it going here. It's a Riverdance outfit, really locked in on
What is
the
a
theme
Riverdance?
and stuck to it. Continuing on, I said, hey, if they were part of a super team, what do you think that super team would be called? And she said, the Touring Dance Partners. I think for most of these, locks in a theme and sticks with it.
Yeah.
And then my mother has dubbed this champion Kiara in Chains. I think an Alice in Chains reference. I don't really know why. Any last
Kiara in
minute guesses
Chains?
before we show you here? This is a tough one.
The Chains
This is
just
a tough
remind
one.
me of,
I don't
like,
know that
Ghost
I've seen
Rider,
anyone get it
maybe?
right.
Or,
I'm gonna
or
be honest. This leads
Overseer?
you very
But
astray.
I don't.
No one. All right, let's take a look at the answer here. It was
What?
Scarlet Witch. So this was the image I sent her.
I
and
guess I
think
could
just
kind
the
of
knee
see it.
bend, she was like, "Oh yeah, that's dance."
Yeah.
And then you pointed out as well that the boots.
Yeah. big
Maybe.
boots.
Yeah.
The boots, maybe.
'Cause she looks
so
like,
I've seen people asking about chains.
Kind of like a Renaissance
Why
outfit, I guess,
chains?
just with a lot of like the corset and the
Apparently, she
stitching.
interpreted the circles, the energy circles around her hands as chains. So she thought, yeah, Kiara.
I never would have
Like
guessed that.
Maybe psychic chains. Show of hands, did anyone get that right?
No.
Oh, man. Okay. Like I said, that was the toughest one. We'll hopefully get some correct answers on the next one. Let's take a look at champ number 2. All right, champ number 2, coming in hot. This champ is a mutation for sure.
That's gonna mess with me because I don't think she knows what mutants are.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is, it's not a mutant. This is a mutation.
A mutation.
Not a mutant. Keep in mind.
Okay.
Maybe.
Not a
Like
mutant.
mutation sounds like
necessarily.
abomination.
Alright,
I feel like if
mutation.
it's not in the mutant class.
Okay. Second one could have been an insect at one time.
Oh, a nihilist. I
The
feel
former
like.
life, maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, Nihilus
at
is an
one
insect,
time.
but I
could
don't
have
know if
been.
that-
We'll never know. Their claws look like scales. Is the next one.
Claws look like scales.
Look like scales.
Mantis?
Standard. Sure. Why not? I asked, what powers do you think this champion has? Gives everybody an allergic reaction.
I feel
as a
like
response,
Abomination.
and
I
that's
feel like
definitely not right. but
Abomination
is
or
an
Immortal Abomination.
Awesome superpower.
I feel like Immortal
would be.
Abomination, probably.
You could be such a quick villain. Like, you'd be a villain so quickly.
You walk in the room, everyone's eyes fill
Yeah.
up. Nobody can see you.
You could rob banks because you could walk in and everyone was just like.
That's
shut.
what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
You just
Immortal
walk in,
Abomination.
Only
Right?
walk out.
downside, everyone sneezes around you. No
True.
stealth.
Yeah.
Because
and
claws,
bad
like Immortal
for
Abomination has
staying
claws.
healthy.
He looks like he's
Oh,
a
yeah.
mutation.
Yeah. Seeing a lot in
He
here.
kind of looks like an insect, I guess.
None
maybe?
right so far. None right so far. But you guys are in the right realm here. You guys are moving in the right direction. I
Yeah,
think.
that's
All right,
what I'm
let's take a
thinking
look
too.
at the next one. Asked for an
Yeah.
origin, my mother
They
said.
fell into a chemical
They
puddle.
fell into the chemical puddle, and the chemicals did this to them. True story. Added true story. So I guess feeling very confident.
That means it's canon then, right? Yeah.
I'm being
More
told
so, the Immortal
by
Abomination
Mike
basically,
in the
his
other
husk,
room that
he
Shot of
dies,
Doom
and then
already has this one
another
correct,
person
but I'm
goes
not seeing
inside
them
the husk,
anymore.
and that's why there's
I'll point
two
that
faces.
out. But we got
and-
one. Shout out to Shot of Doom.
with the one below all.
Their name. Oh, sorry. One more before their name. Yep. They look like they work out, but I don't think they do. I think the chemicals beef.
Yeah.
Chemicals beef.
If it's not Abomination or Immortal Abomination,
Right?
I'm gonna be surprised. I really feel like it's
She
one of them.
again locked into the.
I feel like
theme
it's
of
Immortal
chemicals.
Abomination,
I didn't
for
give
sure.
it to her.
Yeah.
I don't know how she got there, but we're here. I see one other correct answer in chat. We're getting closer, and the name that they dubbed this champion was the Itchy Horned Beetle. Itchy Horned Beetle. I made them change their initial guess. That's the second edition. John, do you have any guesses?
I'm gonna say Rintra.
Rintra?
No,
okay.
you're wrong.
Okay.
Horns.
Summoners, last opportunity for you
Horn-
all to
that's-
get your answers in the
Yeah,
chat.
the horn-
Again,
no, the
I've seen
horned
a couple
beetles, they
people
have,
get it
like,
right.
Armor on their backs.
Brick
I think that's why
EP
Immortal Abomination.
coming in with a correct answer. This, of course, is Man-God.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. I mean, and honestly, it kind of makes sense. Those
Yeah.
claws do look more like scales than claws to me.
It's true.
Yeah, they
kinda
do look like
larvae
beetles.
too, so I can see the bugs
True.
coming
Yeah.
out.
True.
I've always thought him as probably the oiliest.
I
Most
guess I
oily
can see
champion in the game
beetles
as well.
from him.
He looks like he just only
Man,
eats
I was really
bacon
thinking more
all the
Abomination.
time.
He's greased up.
Yeah.
All right. How many people got that one right?
That's hard to do, especially when I have like comic
even
vision,
close.
so it's hard to
All right,
like
let's dive
put two and two together.
into the next one. So champ number 3, apparently this image specifically, is coming out of the swamp and eats that
Weird
bad
thing.
insect, apparently referencing Mangog. I had to ask for
Okay.
clarification. I was pretty confused for a second there.
This champ has to be giant then.
Hey man,
I mean, to be fair, she doesn't have the scale of the side-by-side.
Yeah. Mango
But-
could be like this.
I mean,
True.
Man Thing
Mangog
came
could
before
be
Swamp
like Ant-Man,
Thing,
just
but
running around. Oh
Yeah.
my god, how cute
You
will
understand, like,
Mangog be?
the swampness of
Cute
the
at
character.
all.
Just running around kicking
Yeah.
people. Okay, the next thing we got here, leaps and can fly like a flying squirrel. I thought it was I was very
Leaps and
grateful
can
that
fly
she
like a
gave
lot-
me an
okay,
example of
Man
something that
Thing
could
can't
fly.
do that. Coming out of the swamp and eats a bad insect.
So keep in mind, I saw a lot of man things from the first guess. Leaps and can fly might be swaying you away from that one a little
Yeah.
bit. This one is not going to help anyone. Was a Boy Scout because that's his little Boy Scout pouch, and then he drank the chemical Kool-Aid, and look at him now. I don't know where she locked into chemicals, but apparently all superheroes
Was a Boy Scout because that's
chemicals.
Boy Scout pouch. That he
It
drank
is
the
a
chemical
pretty big
Kool-Aid.
through
Look at him
line,
now.
to be fair.
So
You haven't
another,
even
like,
class built around it.
She
chemical.
doesn't know that either, though. It's wild. You're right. You're right. Maybe she's been studying between.
Maybe this is
Yeah.
Abomination.
I've seen a few correct answers in chat for this one, so you guys are. I told you the first one was the toughest. We're on the right path now. I asked
But-
for a catchphrase, and she
Scout's
said "Scout's honor."
Maybe a Mortal Abomination because he does
I think
the
she just locked into the Boy Scout pouch.
the
Yeah.
SP1,
totally lost.
like the
Yeah,
hedgehog.
no, I know. It's throwing people off. It might, again, it's going to make sense later. But for
Sauron,
now,
maybe?
it makes no sense at all. When asked about their powers, leaps on people, and
Yeah,
his
Sauron,
teeth
yeah. I
aren't
say
big,
Sauron, I
so
keep
he doesn't
saying-
bite people, was the conclusion.
Ever
She
since I watched,
She didn't give me an
rewatched Lord of the
affirmative.
Rings. Now I just
She
now I
didn't tell me
cannot
what he
say
does
Sauron.
do, but she did tell us what he does not do.
Yeah. Walks in a room, doesn't bite
His
people.
teeth
Does not
aren't
bite
big,
people.
so he
Confirmed.
doesn't bite people.
Locked
Okay.
in.
Sauron's got like a.
I'm seeing people, even very confident people, getting this right, and their name was dubbed the Boy Scout Grasshopper.
Oh man.
Any
Toad,
guesses?
I feel like.
Actually. I don't know. I
feel like Toad
Wiccan.
makes
It's
sense.
definitely not Wiccan, but that was the first person I thought of.
Let's take a look here. Shout
Beast.
out to Thunder Jado. First time chatter coming in, the first thing they say is a correct answer. Of course, this champion is...
Sauron. Okay, cool.
Oh.
See the little pouch on his
Yeah,
belt?
that's what I was
How
thinking
do
too.
you
The
not
pouch
say
made me
anything
think
about
of
dinosaurs?
that. And then leaping and
Actually
flying.
didn't. Sometimes
maybe.
I like go through and
Toad has
edit,
already been
and I'm
done.
like,
Oh,
okay,
really?
that's
Okay. I
too
missed
obvious.
that.
But I didn't on this one.
Oh,
She
my-
did
I missed
not
that first time
mention
they did it.
A dinosaur, but see his little teeth too.
Yeah, I can see it. His
All right.
teeth. Those are pretty big teeth.
Well,
I
because
would want to
he's
get bitten by that.
Because he's big, you know.
Okay, it's all scale.
I don't know how Grasshopper. I see people asking questions. I don't know.
He's green.
Yeah, Meredith says Green Ridley. Shout out to Meredith in chat.
Ridley from
Sauron. Shout out to
Metroid
the
series?
nerd on
I never played
YouTube.
Nintendo.
Apparently got that one right as well. Again, if you guys are hanging out on YouTube, hey, so grateful to have you guys here. Love that you're hanging out. But if you want to engage with the rest of the community and hang out and chat in a way that I can see and call you out, come hang out at twitch.tv/kabam. Make a quick account. Follow. We're going to be trying to do these basically twice a month, and we've got some exciting things planned. So come and hang out
Dang,
at
twice a month, every 2 weeks.
twitch.tv/kabam. I know it can be intimidating if you're not familiar with it, but I
I'm glad they
promise
do
it's a ton of
Fridays
fun.
11 a.m. because I always
We
have
got
Fridays
giveaways.
off.
We got stuff and things.
I swear I'm having fun.
John's having a good time.
having a
He
good
does
time.
not want to be back at his desk right now.
Not at all.
He's feeling stimulated. He's
Yeah.
excitable. All right, champ number 4 here. Boom. I said it gets easier. It does not really with this one. He informs the planet, and when he finds the chemical spills, he reports them.
What?
Okay, more chemicals.
More chemicals,
That
completely
is-
unrelated.
The entire MCU is just
Chemicals,
based
I feel
on
like
Only
means
chemicals, you
spills.
guys.
They announced the arena
Yeah.
stuff.
It's all coming
They
together
didn't
now.
announce
Yeah.
the leaked arena stuff.
Everyone's afraid
No.
to go against the big chemical companies, but he's not. That was the next
But
one.
I
because
think
said,
those,
that doesn't
like
really
what,
sound
Kabam
like a
Zero said
superpower.
they'd be in the patch
That sounds like
notes,
something
so.
anyone can do.
Yeah.
When she said,
Don't I think he said they'll
everyone's
come out
afraid to go
today.
against
actually.
big
So
chem.
probably around
Right?
in like
You
25
got any
minutes.
gut
He
instinct?
walks into a room.
That should be
He's
somewhere.
brave.
He informs them.
Yeah.
But I don't
Lets them
believe
know.
the
It's
only
mostly
arena
just a
stuff they
bravery
announced
thing.
was like
You got any gut instinct leading you on
changing the
this one?
ranked reward system and then yeah, just changing the
I
ranked
immediately
reward
thought it was
system. That's
like
the only thing they
Captain
talked about
America.
today.
Cool.
Maybe
The
Spider-Man.
milestones and ranked
Okay.
rewards.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on, I asked for an alter ego. If this person was trying to blend in, who are
Everyone's
they?
afraid to
Just
go
a
against the
gamer,
big chemical
like a
companies,
hoodie
but
dude,
he's not.
nondescript, wears a
know
knit
what
cap,
this means.
jeans and running shoes.
Is from Vancouver.
Basically.
Yeah.
It's not right. You might be
Kabam
onto
Zero said they
something
would be
there.
today.
Is-
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
knit cap a
She
toque?
means two.
So yeah, I'm thinking
okay.
25 minutes.
Or beanie.
Which most people would know as beanie, but
Yeah.
here in Canada we call it a toque.
Okay.
We call it a toque. John might have accidentally stumbled into a big clue on this one, everybody.
Ooh.
Maybe. Asked for powers, she said can break through security, which again, also not really a superpower.
A gamer like a hoodie dude,
No,
not
nondescript,
really.
wears a
I think
knit
it's like
cap,
a
jeans, and
pretty
running
consistent issue
shoes.
that
What does this
happens
mean?
regularly, despite people not having
Lots of people
superpowers.
do it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Just LaCope in chat who said Captain Planet. Yeah, she basically described Captain Planet. Is what happened here.
Hey, that'd be a cool MCOC character.
Dubbed. Apparently, lots of people getting this one. Mike's calling out from the other room. Good for you guys. Yeah. Last bit of detail here. The name Captain Climate Change.
Okay.
And I said,
Definitely
that sounds
Captain
like
Planet.
this person is on the side of climate change. So she changed it. She changed it, and the new name is Captain Fighting Climate Change.
There you go. I don't know. Who looks like they would
I'm
fight climate change?
Just
That's a
only
hard one.
thinking of Don Cheadle now, so it's got to be War
I
Machine.
don't know. I'm kind of like thinking like
POJ Simpson says Canada Man. Pretty close.
Falcon.
Of
Okay.
course.
Probably Captain America
The
then?
answer is Guardian.
Guardian. Ah.
Yeah,
that
shout
makes
out
sense.
to Abby's Mouse and
Makes me think of Captain Planet
CS
video with Don.
Monroe.
Dude, that's
I
hilarious.
see some correct
love that.
answers for you guys. That, of course, is Guardian.
I love that skit.
Don't forget, informs the people. He's not afraid of big chem.
Yeah. Also, not afraid of security.
But it's funny that
Not
his
even-
powers are
no
oil
threat
based or
whatsoever.
like
I like that she looks at
natural.
this
Like his
person.
powers
like,
like,
yeah, he's
come from the oil
But
of
he
the
just does
ground.
normal people stuff.
I don't know if anyone
he just
does that.
dresses up like
It's
that.
pretty
He just
funny.
does
That's why
normal
his,
people
He looks
stuff.
like he's flying.
In his
He's actually
animations,
just
you can
jumping
see it.
off a diving board.
Yeah. He's just a swimmer. That's just a swim, like
Yeah.
a really big swim cap.
Canada
He's
man.
looking for the chemical spills in the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. Has anyone gotten 3, or let's see, 2 or more? 2 or more correct
I wasn't really
so
trying
far?
on this one. I feel like.
All right, we got one.
feel like I only got one,
One
just saying
more
Sauron.
here. Let's dive into the last one.
What do we think? What do we think?
This is the final one.
He's Sauron's dad.
He's the Dragonfly's dad. Remember the
Dragon Man,
is
maybe?
apparently also Sauron. Grasshopper. Also.
But he's got to be green.
I'm so lost.
Oh my goodness. This one's pretty obvious, but I just think it's excellent. So it gets more obvious. Let me point that out. Wherever he was, it's
Boots
cold. That's
and
why
gloves.
he's wearing boots and gloves.
Okay.
Right? Pretty
Boots?
good.
Who is
Must
boots
be
and
from
gloves?
Canada then, yeah.
I don't know.
Like the
On
only
this
thing I think
next
is
one,
like
he uses his wings
Hulkling?
when he's saving people. He flies away and they hold the hook on his wings. And I said, how does he fly using his wings if someone's holding the hook on the wings? And she said, he has superpowers, don't be dumb.
Okay.
hey, it's comics.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like because you got to have wings,
Can't
so that
argue
really
with that.
Yeah,
leaves
that's good
Hulkling or a
logic.
No,
Nihilist.
that's pretty sound.
Lots of people getting this right already. Again, I knew this would be an easy one, but it's just very good. Moving to the next slide here, we got a part 2. There's too many descriptors in this one. Yeah, almost unanimous. People
Yeah,
got
it's
this one.
Hulkling.
Okay, this is what she had to say. With that sword, there's 5 blue dots, and each dot turns the
'Cause
sword into a
Excelsior
special
has
weapon.
the
He pushes
blue-
one and it's fire. He pushes another one and it's shooting bullets. The other
What?
one,
Sword.
if it could be shooting, what are those things that ninjas have that they throw at people? And I said, are the ones that are
Throwing
star-shaped?
stars?
She said, yeah, what are those called? And I went, She said, okay, let's call them ninja stars.
Not the worst description. Throwing stars and kunai.
So
Speaking of
He
kunai,
is just stumbling into like
Look
the
at that
perfect
man.
answer.
somehow gets things right without knowing at all
Yeah,
what's happening.
That's funny.
I mean,
Okay, 2
golden
more
kunai.
things for you
Well, it's
here.
bronze, but
When he's successful, he
I'm working
pushes
on it.
one of the blue buttons, and confetti comes out of the sword, and that celebrates.
It's a rainbow.
she didn't say
It's just
banana
like,
hair.
"Pew." I think it's
Banana
excellent. I think
This Hulkling
that,
sounds overpowered.
This champion does
True.
not exist, but we should make it
Yeah.
exactly this way. And the last bit of information that you need
Yeah, definitely
is the
Hulkling.
name Silver Sworded Dragonfly Superhero.
Okay.
Superhero in the name.
Excelsior.
It's gotta be Hulkling then.
Feeling pretty confident.
I love that
Again,
his
seeing
sword's
a
named
lot
that.
of correct answers in here. Shout out Miles1599, first time chatter, coming in with the correct answer. Kai 2010-904 also. Lots of
Definitely
people
the
getting
easiest
this one. It is, of course, Hulkling.
Let's go.
Yeah, pretty.
Hey, I don't
pretty
think
accurate.
we
You can
have
see the
that
hooks
PNG
there,
available.
which is
Yeah.
a detail that I
at least
would not
fully,
have
unless it's,
locked
like,
in
hidden
on
with his
by any
legs.
means.
I just thought of wings and sword. That's it.
We
It's
have
terrifying.
we have a set of solo objectives for this coming month's side quest called Lethally Blonde. So
Nice.
shout out to Gallon. I forget Gallon has blonde hair.
Hulkling,
What did I say?
Gallon.
Yeah, not the same.
Pretty much. They're
Yeah.
both from space.
He's wearing a
From
Gallon
space.
shirt.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
that's what's
appreciate you
confusing.
getting me there.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Giving me some credit where I definitely don't deserve
Gallon's
it.
all-
How many
Gallon's
people got
bald.
4 or more? Again, I don't know that anyone got Scarlet Witch. That was a tough one.
That was a tough
Anyone
one.
get 4 though?
I got 2.
Bush was in late and got 2 out of 3 right. Good for you. They were released in the same month. Thank you, Neptune Rockstar. Give me a little more credit. 2 out of 5.
They weren't released in
I
the
see
same
an
month.
O. Tone Yardy with 3.
Calendar was released in
0. And you know what?
August,
That's
and
fine.
Hulkling
This is a
was
safe place.
released
You guys
in
can
June, but,
stumble
you know,
on this one.
close
That's completely fine. Some 3s. Good for you guys. Lots of 3s. Good on you. Okay. Let's change gears here. We're gonna get into our giveaway. Once again,
Giveaway.
we are giving away 10 copies of Marvel Contest of Champions from 2015, issue 1. Once again, we
I have a
are
giant
only
version
able
of it
to
on my
ship
wall.
our comics to people in Canada or the US. If you want to enter this and you win and you're not there, we unfortunately cannot ship it to you. But if you say like you have a pal or like an alliance mate, how cool
Whoa.
would that be? I think that would be really sweet. So if you are not able to win this for yourself and
That's
you
cool.
could maybe ship it to someone else,
Yeah.
a friend, or man, like elaborate plot here, you tap into an alliance mate, you say I'm gonna ship it to you, then you
Rip,
ship
I
it to
know,
me.
boo.
There's lots of ways through this. We want to do a
can
number of
figure it
different giveaways. We're trying to change it up. Of course, we gave away 7-star last
Yeah,
stream.
it sucks that they can
We
only do
stated
giveaways in the
very
US and
quickly
Canada.
that they cannot all be of that caliber.
Yeah,
So we're
no,
gonna change it
that's
up.
big.
We got some physical merch. We got some in-game stuff. I think we're
Nice.
gonna find some fun here. Yeah. Win it for a friend. Rax is saying.
All right,
I think that's great.
I'll enter
Shout out
for
to
a
POJ
friend.
Simpson who said Jax's new Wolverine confirmed. I can show up as Wolverine for one of these things.
Action Jackson.
Yeah.
I'd
Cool.
watch that.
So we are going to open this giveaway. I'm going to press the button on my end
Look
here.
at the ice
Let's
spear
give it
above
a
his head,
second.
dude. Such
The
a cool
giveaway has started. You are going to use the code
is a 4-hour
exclamation
crystal in the
point
background?
comic in chat. It is going to get you all of the entries that
those
you
were
need
trophies
here.
given
Again,
away
we're
at a
going
New York
5
Comic
minutes.
Con.
We're just flying by here. Get all your entries in. We will close
Hey,
it down.
MCOC
We
info
will
box,
pick all
what
of
up?
the winners. If you do not see a ticket that says, sorry, if you do not see a message that says you got
So
a
it's
ticket,
exclamation
don't
point
worry,
comic
the
on
system gets
Twitch.
overwhelmed. There are already close to 200 of you.
Hey, I can see X's
diving
name
in.
on there.
We got 5 minutes for this. We got exclamation point comic.
Let's see if I
John,
can-
I got a surprise for
Hey,
you.
okay, mine worked.
And
you can see your
probably
name
a lot of
pop
people who
up.
haven't seen this yet because it only just went up. But we have a
Man, I want that shirt.
very,
I want that
very
Kabam
cool
shirt.
champion
Man,
reveal
like
trailer
Jax,
for
dude,
Adam
oh,
Warlock
it's such
and
a cool
Moondragon.
shirt. Like, I want it.
Something new, a little bit different. I don't want to say
Whoa,
it's brand new, but it's
what's
definitely a bit
happening
of a departure from the way that we normally reveal our champions. It is a very cool video. While you all flood
they're
your
about to show
answers,
it. That's fine.
your responses into Twitch with exclamation point comic. Again, worth pointing out, thank you to Zabit within our mod team. You have to be at Twitch. Twitch.tv/.
Yeah, you gotta be on
Kabam.
Twitch,
If you are at
Twitch.tv.
YouTube, you cannot enter through the YouTube chat. Please come to twitch.tv/Kabam. Make an account. You got 5 minutes to get it done. I believe in you. This is where all of the giveaways are happening.
Yeah, boo.
And come
What's his
hang
name?
out.
Enzo
We have again
gave.
over 400 tickets in for people trying to
Enzo
win
gave
these comics.
BG? Yeah, Enzo
but
gave
while
BG
we
a
leave
blue
that
crystal
open
like
for
that.
everyone
So
to
they
dive
did a
in
bunch
here
of,
into the
crystals
giveaway,
like that
we're going to show you
for,
guys this little
for
video,
something.
and I'm excited for it.
There's a purple one as well. So I've already seen this video because obviously they released it like an hour and a half ago. But here it is. And obviously they said Moondragon is skilled, and obviously Adam Warlock Cosmo. Here we go. Man, that was a shield ship. Quinjet. Man, Adam is just so sick. And also, if you notice, it's only the ECU Guardians members that are in this. Ooh, damn. I like how she tries to calm him down. I don't know if you guys. That's cool.
All right, so that is one of our, I think, coolest things that we've put out in a little while here. I think it's awesome. We were talking about it, John. That was your first time seeing it. What
Yeah.
do you think?
Oh,
Walk
that
us
was
through.
awesome. I think it's cool. A little foolish of the Guardians to try and fight such a powerful cosmic character.
Yeah.
They're pretty much all tech. They
Yeah.
should know that it's not going to work.
It's not gonna
That's
work.
funny.
A little bit foolish on Star-Lord's part, but I guess that comes with it.
Yeah. I think
Star-Lord versus
that's a
Thanos
really, really
energy
cool
there.
trailer. And you pointed out Warlock taking it off the chin. Adam Warlock
Yeah.
just taking
Gosh,
it.
I'm
shot
gonna
right off the
hate
face.
people calling
Yeah.
Adam Warlock
Just
Warlock.
chat.
Like, is
Just
anyone
kept
else
going.
bugged
do
about that?
Indestructible. Again, we have the giveaway open for probably another 2 to 3 minutes.
Dude,
you
call him Adam.
will only receive one entry into the giveaway.
If you're gonna
so if you've
nickname it, just
already
call him
entered,
Adam.
no need to hop in again. Again, use exclamation point comic for your chance to win. I see someone calling out. What do we got here? Hulkbuster N1. Zemo's video was cooler.
Ooh.
Hot take.
Wow.
It was a
Hot
pretty cool
take.
video, though, I gotta say.
I'm really excited.
Showing
I'm
the
excited
new
to see
fighting
Adam
stage.
Warlock in our game. I'm excited to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 next week as well.
Yeah, next
That's
Thursday.
like a week from today.
Yeah, it's really soon.
Dang.
April's almost over. That's
Oh,
crazy.
no.
Yep.
Where does the time go?
What was your highlight of April?
Oh man, geez. I guess well, I can't really say most of the work stuff. Lots
Yeah,
of
'cause they
Battleground
always
stuff
work
for me
so
is
much
what I'm
months in
looking forward
advance.
to.
I'm glad that you mentioned Battlegrounds because it makes the segue really easy. We've talked a lot about what we want to do with live streams. We are very curious to know what the summoners want to learn about or want to engage with or chat about, and even if it's more laid back, casual stuff. For us to kind of progress on Twitch, we might have to hit certain thresholds for like time streamed in a
Gotcha.
30-day period or like how many times we're live. So we're like, well, what can we do that
Now,
maybe
the
would
fun,
be
the weird
like
thing is
3 or
though,
4
I don't know if
streams
they
in a
changed
week,
it, but
back
if
to
they
back
get
to
partnered
back
on
to back.
Twitch, they
And
can't
one of
technically stream
my
on
favorite
YouTube
ideas,
at
and
the
who
same
knows
time
if it goes
anymore.
anywhere. But
That's
one of
something
my
that
favorite
they-
ideas is
I
that
wonder
we
what
do
they're
an
gonna do about that.
internal Battlegrounds tournament.
Uh-huh.
So we've had
Go
a
ahead and
number of
snag
people on
those
streams
7
already.
boards.
Yourself,
Take a
Aiden's been
screenshot,
on
hurry up.
twice.
Because
We've
once
got
the stream
Kevin and
ends,
Ish, like,
it
we
won't
bring on
be
more personalities.
available for like
so,
a week.
you know, summoners have a bit of familiarity.
Yeah.
And then in my head, this is like a professional wrestling. Like everyone comes in costume, they have a character name. There's a little bit of trash talk before it.
Yeah.
It gets intense, and we do like 3 matches. So there's 4 people to start.
Yeah.
2 like semi-final matches, and then a championship match.
Nice.
And we crown people like the #1 office champion.
Nice.
So that's one of my ideas.
Do it
Really
with
does
just people that have been on stream, and I'll
Yeah.
crush everybody. Please do not go any further than that, otherwise my ego will be shattered. No chance. There's many people much better than me
there?
here now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think that's important. We've discussed this, you and I, in publicly facing conversations many times, that people are like, oh, they don't even play their own game. We do. We play it a lot.
Yeah.
John's very good at it.
Yeah,
I'm
John's
still very new.
better than I am.
But there are
By
people
luck, John.
that are tippy-toppy alliances. Like
I
people
will
are way
say
up there.
I'm probably better than most of the people watching us.
Damn.
That I can say confidently. This is one of
I'm
my
not
favorite things about
disagreeing.
Battlegrounds too. Is it's one of the only game modes where you hop in and you really get to see like your own personal skill. I know even for me, like going
Nice,
into
good
it,
job,
I
man.
was just like, maybe I'm not actually as good as I thought. Then I was able to climb through, and I reassured myself over time. But
I thought for a moment, maybe I'm not that good. Then I
Yeah.
remembered, no, I am.
But yeah, we do have some of the best players around the world here. So yeah.
I think that's great. Okay, we're gonna go for maybe another 30 seconds
Bro,
to a
don't care
minute
about
with
tournaments.
this
Could they
draw
please just fix
here,
a
and then
bug
we're
to
gonna
get
pull up
freezing
some
the other
winners.
fight?
I'm
Hey,
gonna
man,
take
they're
a
always
little
working
video
on bugs,
so that
dude.
we have all the information.
always are. But I think
officially
tournaments are
locked
cool if
down
they do
because the system can be a little
gets
bit
me
janky.
excited
I think
for,
we
like,
can
Summoner
only pull
Showdown.
3 winners at a time. So we're gonna pull 3, clear the board, pull another 3, clear the board. Again, if you are lucky enough to have your name read as a winner, please check your Twitch DMs, your direct messages. Only trust messages directly from the Kabam account. We will be reaching out to you this afternoon, all of the winners. We will be looking for contact information. Again, we are only able to ship to Canada or the US for this deal specifically. If you need to gift it to a friend or something like that, please let us know. We will have 48 hours of open communication from the time that we send that initial message. So please, please, please take a look this evening, take a look in the morning, whatever that info may be, and get us some info. Just banter back and forth. Okay, how's everyone doing? Anyone need 1 extra second? We now have 773
Wow.
entries looking for comics here.
It's a lot of people hungry for comics.
Lots of
Shut
questions
up a little
about
bit
just everything, which I think is great.
So
as well.
apparently they just have
yeah.
boxes of this
This could
comic
be
at
yours.
the Kabam HQ. It's funny.
Hold it up. Hold it up.
Look at that.
Make it look good.
Look how big it is.
Vanna White.
I don't know. You're probably not aware of how big my head is, but this comic is quite large.
Okay, everyone, we are going to be closing in 5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2.
1.
Closed. 785 entries into our draw here.
Well, 10
Irrelevant
winners.
viewer is the first one in. Congratulations. Not necessarily winner, but first one into the draw
Very
once it opened
aptly
up.
named for the first person in.
Wow, I didn't even think about that, John. I didn't even think about that, John. Okay, let's dive into some answers here. Let's get some winners. Again, I'm going to fire up this so that we can pull them. There will be a message that populates in the chat to let you guys know who the winners are, but we're going to do it this way as well. All right,
Take a
recording.
screenshot.
First winner is Panding O'Pool. Panding O'Pool. If you guys hear your name read off and you're a winner, please hop in the chat and tell us that you're here. I would love that. Yeig, congratulations, Yeig. And we've got Felganon, Felganon. We also have Anime Catwoman, who actually, I remember your name because you were one of the first people at the last live stream we did, and you said, I love these live streams. Thank you for
That's
doing
cool.
them. Keep doing them. And I remember
They have
you.
been
Keep
a
in mind,
huge
gang,
thing
we're
of the
seeing
channel.
your comments, and we remember
Commenting
you
a
all.
lot
And
of
I'm excited
videos,
for
so
the,
that's
the
cool. I
point
know
in
that
time where
person.
we do these enough that we're like, oh yeah, we have regulars
Congrats
that we
to
can interact
them.
with
Hell
every
yeah.
time. I'm stoked.
Pays off to
Yeah,
come
I
back
know her
too,
too.
win a comic.
Pays off to come back. You love to see it. Hylozoy, Hylozoiiz. That's right, Canada stuff. All right, that's 5. Who else do we have here? Diclofenaco.
Sus name though.
2323. Diklofen. More letters. They're gone off my screen now. Sorry, everybody. Omar SXRST. That's 7. Moving along here. Darth Revan.
Ooh.
2651.
Got a Star Wars lover.
Saint Shorty, ST Shorty, congratulations. And last but not least, Annex 70. Congratulations,
Cool, man.
everybody.
Congrats in the comics, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining our giveaway. This is the first time we've given away physical merchandise live on the stream. So thank you for being here. Thank you for entering.
I hope it
Thank you for
continues. They
trying.
got a lot of cool stuff.
Everybody, again, if you are on YouTube, please come over to twitch.tv/kabam. We're going to be trying to do, I don't know that we can guarantee one giveaway every stream, but we're going to try and do something to kind of keep that engagement up. I really enjoy playing Guess a Champ with you guys. That's always fun to have this interaction and basically play a game live on stream. I think that's super fun. But yeah, congratulations to everybody that won. We, again, will be reaching out via Twitch DMs later today. John, anything you want to dive into before we log off this stream here?
No, nothing that I can say too much. I guess I could touch on it a little bit. I did make the most recent round of tactics, and I am painfully aware that there's some issues with them. Those will be fixed shortly, I promised.
We're fixing Alliance Wars.
Yeah, yeah, Alliance War will be
panic.
fixed. And yeah, that I guess the only thing I'll give a little bit of spoiler on is be excited
Star
for
Wars Vision comes out
upcoming
May 4th.
seasons of Battlegrounds. We got a lot of stuff cooking for that game mode.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
always
believe
enjoy when
patch
we get to,
notes
like,
have
wrap up the
dropped,
stream, 'cause everyone's
everyone.
like,
So
I have a
there's
request.
obviously the arena
Throw them
rewards
all in.
buffs, the new relics,
Gang,
and
we,
the auto
we
refill
usually-
from Stash.
We prepare extensively
let's check
for
out
the
that
stream and the
website.
content within the stream, so we don't necessarily have all of the answers to every single question. So when people ask about the content we're talking about, we're usually very well versed and ready to answer those questions. But if we're not ignoring you. Half the time, A, the chat flies by, and B,
Never mind.
if we don't
Hasn't
have the
popped yet,
answers to
but
those
similar
questions
videos
off the
out,
top
so
of our
that's
head,
fine.
we can't press them. So I really appreciate you guys asking them, honestly. And the more that we see interest in particular areas of our game, the more we want to cater content to those streams in the future. We were looking to do a Art Team Don't Miss stream and bring on someone from the art team and talk through the process from a visual perspective of building a champion. So I think that's very, very exciting. But yeah, our next stream we're planning for a couple weeks from now. Nothing's locked in yet. If you want to stay in the know, please check out our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram pages. We post all of the information about our
another
upcoming
battle
streams
thing turning
there.
up today?
Again, just search for Marvel
I
Contest of
don't know
Champions.
if it
You'll
is.
find
Doesn't it
all.
end today?
Please check out our YouTube
Probably
page, Marvel Contest
doesn't.
of
If it
Champions,
would've,
there to
yeah, they
find
expired today, so
this
no, I don't think
weekend's
so.
special moves videos and deep dives
The
for
store will
Moon
stick
Dragon
around, but
and for
that's
Adam
it.
Warlock. Again, we'll be back in a couple of weeks. I'm very, very excited that we're continuing to do this and we're continuing to level it up. Our space could look different next time. If not this next stream, perhaps the following one. Again, the more that you guys buy in, the more that we're able to do here. So thank you all for being here, even if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching through any of our content creators restreams. Again, please head to twitch.tv/kabam so that you're eligible for any of our giveaways in future as well.
Bro,
John,
the Twitch stream
thanks
was a
for
waste
being
of an
here.
hour of my
Thanks
life.
for having me.
Oh, why?
And
Didn't
we're
learn
gonna sign
anything?
off with a massive
I mean,
shout-out
you didn't
and
learn
thank
anything
you
about
to
Adam Warlock?
Mike, to our video
Moon
team
Dragon?
of Finton, Rob, and Matt, to everyone working behind the scenes to make this
I feel like it was a
possible.
good
Mickey,
stream. I mean, they
Caroline, I'm
basically
sure, had a hand in it all as
showed us
well.
early
So
stuff
thank
of
you
both
all.
characters
We'll see you again
before
soon.
Sunday,
My
so,
name's
I mean, that's
Jax.
pretty
Have a great
exciting.
weekend, everyone.
All right, that's it. That is it. All right. All right. Let me see something because I'm refreshing the patch notes. I'm like, where is it? Where are they? Okay, there they are. Let's read the patch notes. Where did I get this? Okay. Yeah, I don't really care. Patch notes 39.0. Let's go. Let's see. Is the screen recording? Is it? Hold on. Is it? Okay, it is. It's always weird. It's always weird when it doesn't want to work. Stop. Alright, there we go. What will the Titan crystal cost, etc.? How much will Paragon crystals cost? What are the drop rates going to be? I mean, they didn't say that they were going to talk about that. And I don't know if they talked about that last stream or not because I missed the ending of it. So I mean, you'll just have to wait for that to come out. All right, so they've already talked about the story of Seed of Doubt, which I wanted to discuss earlier because when they teased Maze Champions, they teased a relic to help defeat the Galactus threat. So whatever this Seed of Doubt is, like this seed, which we were thinking it was the World Heart that Gallon had when he came to the game. He said he had the World Heart, that he wanted to use it to help the Galactus variants not destroy the Battle Realm. So that's interesting if that is the World Heart or if there's something else to help maybe spawn, because the World Heart is just a world tree which binds all the 9 realms together. So I don't know how that's going to help sustain a whole army of Galactuses. That's what I'm curious on. What would have been useful to have something useful getting dropped today? What would have been useful is to have something. I mean, it's useful to some people. I mean, people are getting early content or early info on 2 champions and learning about the arena changes. So, I mean, some people are going to be upset. Obviously, you're not getting the information you're wanting, so it is what it is. But, I mean, that information is still coming. It's just not coming today. All right, new faces arrived. So this is their origin story. Obviously, people don't know about Moondragon, but she's the daughter of Drax. And basically, she was adopted by the Eternals, and basically she honed her spiritual and telepathic abilities, which gives her powers. And then when she encountered the cosmic entity known as the Dragon of the Moon, she adopted the name Moondragon, and then she gets newfound powers. The Dragon of the Moon, which having contended with the influence of entity known as Dragon of the Moon, Moondragon joins a contest. So in the comics, she gets a dragon form. She only had it for a certain amount of comics, but she can telepathically create a dragon. So that's interesting. Hard to make everyone happy. Yeah, it's for sure. In your opinion, what would be the 3 biggest takeaways? I mean, what they said. I mean, they said a couple days ago in the mail. They said you're getting information on the new champions, which we got. We're getting new information on the side quests, which we got. Learning about the changes to the difficulties and kind of a little bit how it'll work. The Paragon Pass, like here it is right here, and then obviously they're the new challenge and the 7-star quest. That's probably the biggest thing because people were very curious on the last stream on how that'll work, and they talked about the 7-star. So that's what my 3 biggest takeaways is: the new champions, the side quest changes, and then the side quest changes for Paragon difficulty, and then the new 7-star quest where you can get 7-star shards. Like you have every Paragon player gets 1 path, then you unlock more 7 stars, you get the other path. So, and obviously the arena changes. I mean, it's. I'm not happy. I want the Dagon helmet. Boo! I know. Yeah, that was a giveaway item, a charity auction at New York Comic Con 20. Was it 2018? Yeah, 2018. Yeah. Hey, but I think Moose has the 3D model. I'll have to ask him about it because he was going to make me one. How many 7-star stamps can you open in the other paths, ideally? I think he talked about, was it 3 to 5? I think the first path is free for anyone, for any Paragon player, automatically. And then I don't know if it was 3 7-star champions and then 5-star champions. You'd have to check it out. Challenges new acquire 7-star shards, new Paragon Crystal, which features 4 to 7 champions. So we talked about the Paragon Crystal, what's inside of it. 4 to 7 champions, gold, class 8, class ISO 8 selectors, help rank up your roster. Champion, obviously Iceman's finally getting his buff. So excited for that. Which his thing is updated? Question mark. Let's see if it's actually updated. Mechanic, building up promise. Strength and weaknesses, don't need that. Abilities. Nova Flame. All right, so this is updated, by the way. So I don't know if we can go through that if you guys want to. Oh, I might have 3 by the time they get released. Nice. I have 41k shards, so 3 for me, assuming I get no dupes. Yeah, that would be crazy if you get a dupe. They said 5 or something. Yeah, he did mention the number 5. So I don't know if it goes from the free path to 5. I feel like it'd be how did he say what? 3? Did he say 3 paths in total or what? So that's curious. So at least 1 path is gonna have 5. So that's to work. And obviously your first 2 crystals are 10k each, and then obviously the next ones are 15k after that. And then obviously you get shards from doing that path from being a Paragon, so should help out. All right, known issue Adam Warlock. So at launch, which is great because they're telling us this, and I'm guessing maybe the deep dives will also have this information, is Moon Dragon will be stronger than planned because she's protected by all sources of poison when she should only be protected from champions and nodes. So basically she's protected from all sources of champions instead of she should only be from actual like going against champions and going against nodes. It's same with Adam Warlock in a sense that he's stronger than planned because he's protected from all sources of Nullify, which he should only be protected ones from champions, so not from nodes. So that's cool that they're giving that info early, so no one's like, hey, this is bugged information. You guys are selling as a champion without this information. So they're automatically telling everyone. All right, and there are new relics. So there's Black Widow, Gamora, and Green Goblin, which is interesting. Let's see here. Is Gamora on here? Yes. Okay, Gamora's on here, which is nice. Is this a PNG? It's not. Wow. And Spider Superior. With Shocker coming to the game, I don't think Spider-Man Superior is coming to the game. Gonna take a long time to reach 5 7-star champions with a higher 15k cost, given the completion of 8.2 only given 1k. Like, they're super rare in the content. Yes, so hopefully that bumps up. I mean, you are getting more 6-star shards in the arena, so I mean that could be. That's a lot of time to put in 6-star shards, but I believe 6k shards. 6-star shards are getting higher, so maybe the caveat of getting duped will help that out. I'm not too sure. All right, Adam Warlock's way better than Hercules. Ooh, that's some fighting words. That is some fighting words. I don't know if Adam Warlock is better than Hercules. I don't know. I mean, that's interesting because you play Hercules for the survivability, not the damage. So if you're kind of saying Adam Warlock is better because with the aggressive playstyle and getting big yellow damage, and also instead of being immortal, you can put in the stasis pod and block that damage and whatnot with the stasis pod. So that is interesting. I'd actually have to play around with the champion. I don't know. They said they were going to multiply 1.5 same completion. And didn't give 1.5 shards. Yeah, I don't know. I have not done Act 8. Smart to do that for the bugs for the champions. Yeah, it's smart. Kind of like with Shocker. I mean, like the CCP found that thing with Shocker, and at that time, everything like that stuff was already released. And so then we told them, and then they told the community. So it's cool that off the bat they're telling us. So yeah, cool for Gamora. I wanted to see if they tell what characters she's good for, but they don't. All right, Gamora, and then there's Green Goblin, Power Drain. Okay, so Power Drain relic for Green Goblin. Gamora is a Fury and Cruelty relic, which would be pretty cool. And then the other one was Black Widow. I was like, who was it? Who was it? Black Widow, and she is a defensibility actually hunting relic. So that's interesting. 100% chance passively to do nothing whenever it's on her strike. When it fails, it beeps. What? Because the opponents failed due to ability action reduction. Gain 24% attack rating. Alright, so this is where it says. Okay, so Black Widow, Deadly Origins, Black Cat, and Ronin. So for Deadly Origins and Black Cat, it'd be pretty good. I don't personally use Ronin that much, so it's not going to be too useful for me. Let's see what. Ooh, Gamora, Hyperion, and King Groot for Gamora. So that's nice. That should help out. Whenever Fury Cruelty buff fails due to a chance, can increase Fury and Cruelty ability action for the rest of the fight, max for 40%. Gamora, Hyperion, King Groot. Also trigger failure to do to ability actually, but increases ability actually by 10%. Sweet. Now Green Goblin is for Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and Vulture. So Sinister 6 right there. And tech class. Whatever basic power, so definitely Power Drain. So maybe for Doc Ock, I don't play Green Goblin unless he gets a buff. And Vulture, I haven't really played too much. I know he's not bad, but Doc Ock would be pretty good. All right, I'm trying to see if there are any new synergies. Yes, John. Yes, me too. Me too, man. Me too. All right, are they making relics do a noticeable difference now? I mean, relics are the same. They're not, to be honest, I've never put a emphasis on trying to get relics. If I get them, I get them. Vulture, very solid. Yeah, I just haven't played with them, so I just know he's not bad. Quality of life updates. So auto refill from stash. All right, cool. When using items such as potion, energy refill, signature stones, the game will not automatically refill those. Nice. No, will not work with ISO 8 and Kaidos when upgrading ranking. Also doesn't work when using items to buy items in store, trade in, but will work just about anywhere else. Arena Express mode. Okay, here we go. This is what you were talking about. A new perk is being added to Summoner Sigil. Arena Express mode removes some screens and animations. It can be toggled on or off when picking your arena team. That's so crazy. It's behind the Summoner Sigil. I mean, I pay for it, so I mean, obviously I'm happy I get that, but obviously some people are gonna be upset. All right, and that's it. So last, please. Herc's only advantage over Adam Warlock seems to be his immortality, but Adam Warlock doesn't seem to need it anyways. That's bonkers. Yeah, I do agree on that aspect. So I understand what you're saying, but I'm not gonna say that he's better than Herc just by seeing his ideal rotation. I don't know. We'll have to see how he plays. LeMayo, that sounds so lame. So I'm guessing this just makes arena faster, but you gotta obviously buy the sigil to get it. Maybe they'll bring back the free sigil for the month. You remember when they did that? When they did the three sigil witch? I really hope they kind of revamp the sigil, honestly. Like, instead of like focusing on sigil witch, I feel like they should remove sigil witch and like add a new trophy champ to that. I don't know. Why put that behind the sigil if it's that minor? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Upgraded the lighting for blue area of the moon, shield hanger, Hell's Kitchen, Asgard vault. Man, I know most people are asking for the lighting change of Muspelheim, so that's interesting that that's not on there. I've never had an issue with Muspelheim, but a lot of people do with like Human Torch and Void. Fix an issue with Ant-Man 1, or Ant-Man Future. That's nice. Fix an issue where champion and strike combination causes the striker's combo to whiff. Yes, I've had that issue. Fix issues where battleground sound effects. I don't play with sound effects. Change special lock node to power lock. Fix that. Fix an issue with Ant-Man's Futures. Power detonation could not be turned off by Domino. Fix an issue with Spider Supreme signature ability being affected by ability accuracy. Several fixes to battlegrounds. Nice. Emma Frost and Venom's evade preventions and learn tight ability. Fix an issue where Kate Bishop's heavy could not cause Vern to lose mystical charges. Fix an issue where Wolverine's Striker Vicious buff being incorrectly applied to Defender. That's interesting. Fix an issue with Bubble Shield defensive measures buff stacking together. Fix an issue with Ant-Man Classic inflicting Power Sting when using Special 3, while Ant-Man has 3 particles. Fix an issue with Defender tab of buff node and screen being disabled. Well, yeah, that's a good. They should have added White Vision to the Sigil store. You know, it's crazy. The reason they didn't do White Vision to the game is because we already had a White Vision. Actually, the Nameless Vision is White Vision. So that's just why we didn't get it. But that would have been interesting, too, because they did a little teases there to Sigil Witch and Age of Ultron Vision. So, and obviously, I did my fan art of him. So that was pretty awesome. All right. Hey, shout out to Canal. All right. Yeah, but I agree. Hopefully, maybe they'll move that arena change outside the sigil. What was it? I forgot what Iceman buff. Obviously, he got the Nova Flame immunity. I think it was just like numbers updates, wasn't it? I'd have to look at like Aunt May on what he used to be. For sure. Maybe they should put the new trophy champ, Deadpool champ. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I told them. I was like, Deadpool Supreme is still on my champion things, but I'm honestly thinking about removing him because it's either they're gonna do I thought they would do it for spring cleaning. Like I really thought they would, and they didn't. So they did a Gwenpool spring cleaning instead. So maybe they're saving the next trophy champ for December, like they did Jessica, and then they'll move maybe Thanos or Kang outside of give them a buff and then make them available to everyone. That would be pretty cool. Because I feel like the gifting crystals it's too much trophy champs in there, and you're not getting, like, you're only getting Jessica and Weapon X, which are great. So leave them in there and remove Kang or Thanos and give them a buff, since they don't give trophy champs buffs. It's pretty much just numbers, yeah. Remove Red Deadpool from the paywall. Yeah, that's another thing, man. We'll see. But that's everything. Besides the Iceman's buff, Severance Dance to inflict frostbite passive for 10 seconds. I think, let me see the Sig ability. Yeah, there you go. So while the opponent has a cold snap debuff, the chance to apply frostbite and the critical hits is increased by 30% flat. So that's a change from when we tested him, I believe. When we tested him on CCP, this wasn't 100% when he was max sig. So now it's 100% to inflict a frostbite passive for 10 seconds and deal this amount of damage, because it's already a 70%. The sig max out, it's 100%. So that's a cool buff. I don't know what else they changed because I have been extremely busy this past month, but pretty cool, I would say. Is there a new synergy or something that's buffed? Get over here. Iceman gains critical rating when the opponent starts from cold snap. Inflicts the personal frostbite passive when the opponent purifies a cold snap debuff with Professor X. I love the drug M, like, and like especially sub Professor X. Like, all his references are to House of X. It's such a cool. All champion, yeah, the basic synergies, but okay. Recommended masteries, liquid courage, double edge, physical energy resistance, and precision. But all right, I think that's it. You know, it's kind of the same info the CCP has released. Besides that one change, I believe, or that one fix. Learned about the champions attributes. All right, I think that's it. That's all the news. Unless there's something that I'm missing, but I do have a dentist appointment in 30 minutes, so I think I'm gonna have to leave for that. Let's see here. So MSD's live. That's awesome. Mr. MK still alive. KT1's no longer live. Sim uploaded his video. Karate Mike uploaded his video on the Iceman damage showcase, which is awesome. Legacy also updated his information with Iceman in the reveal. Rich the Man did a video already. All right, that's it. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be it for this stream. I appreciate you all coming. It's been a pretty sweet stream. Like, I love doing this. I want to do it more. I just had my last week of college for the semester, so we should be planning a lot more content. I should be Paragon next week, so that'll be sweet. So I need to do the event quest for April, since I haven't done it. Do that dialogue. I'm still recording Act 8 dialogue as I complete it. And I need to make comic videos, just kind of explanation videos for Mantis. I keep saying Mantis. It's so confusing because Mantis is a skill. She's a Cosmic Born in the skill class, and Moondragon is a Cosmic Born in the skill class as well. And I keep getting them confused. Also, funny enough, Moondragon is not in Guardians Volume 3, so I can confirm that. If you guys I saw a lot of people saying, "Oh, Moondragon's coming to the game, so she must be in the film." Well, Future Ant-Man was not in the film of Quantum Mania, so she's not in the film. I think there is her lover is in the film, so if you know anything about her, you might know who that is. But that's about it. So I think that'll be it for the stream. It's been hour and a half, and yeah, I will. I'll chat with you guys later. The other thing is, we got Moondragon PNGs yet? Obviously, obviously with the patch notes, you can kind of see the CCP does have PNGs that they put in their thumbnails, but obviously not until the official release. No one else will get them. So Monday when the patch note, like when the actual update to the game comes out, that's when those come out. Yeah. So should be pretty sweet. And Jedi Fallen Order. Actually, I don't know if I saw this. Jedi Fallen Order. So Jedi Survivor comes out. It came out today, and I bought the collector's box with like the lightsaber, and it comes out tomorrow. So I will probably be streaming it this week as well. So if you guys love Star Wars and want to watch me stream it, I'll be streaming it on my channel. Obviously, I know not everyone's gonna go there, but I just want to let everyone know. When are you going to see Volume 3? I'm going to see it Thursday night at 6 p.m. Central Time. Imagine Jim's already seen it. He obviously gets an early screening because his friend gets invited to it, and he gets a +1, so he always invites Jim. So Jim's already seen it. He tells me it's really good. Like it's super good. And Adam Warlock has a huge part in it. High Evolutionary has a huge part in it. It all makes sense. It's super dark. I'm so excited for it. yeah, so I see it Thursday. So I don't know if I'm going to wait until I watch the movie to do my comic video on Adam Warlock, but I think I'll do it on Moondragon this weekend just because obviously she's a comic character and I can confirm she's not in the movie, which is awesome. And it should be good. So yeah, so I need to do the event quest for April. We're going to stream Jedi Survivor next week and do Act 8 and become Paragon. Should be a fun week of content. And if anyone else has like videos I should do, I'm only working on internship this summer, so it shouldn't be too bad. All right, everyone. I will see everyone later. I should have a G Fuel video up as well next week, so that'll be exciting because we are officially sponsored by them, and they've finally gave me a package I've been waiting for a while, so that would be cool. Take care. All right, John. I will see you later. And like I said, I want to talk to you over the weekend about the map because, like I said, with Moondragon being in a skill class, and obviously now there's only one cosmic spot, and then I think this kind of changes the map 2 or 3 spots. I want to talk to you about it because it's really exciting. All right, I will see everyone later. Peace out. Have a good day, or good night, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. I will see you guys later.